Hi, it's Aaron Anderson. I want to talk about the interaction between an integration and a human. And what I'm realizing the more integrations I build is that most automations will interact with a human at some point. It's usually in the end to indicate that something's been completed and that the human is ready to begin the next step. And at OneTegrate, it's important for us to create a wonderful experience. The technology piece of it is important, but imagine an automation that doesn't just complete tasks, but it enhances the human interaction. And that's what I'm learning from and hearing from a lot of our clients, is that they're really thrilled with the design of an integration to not just be intuitive, but also to be seamless and enjoyable. And this is the point at which technology meets the human, and it creates a collaboration that just elevates like efficiency and just that experience in general. So I want to talk about some examples that I've learned recently, specifically related to Slack. So a lot of organizations have use Slack and have integrated their automations with Slack. And I've discovered a number of things that really increase this automation, just bring it to the next level. So in this one, this is an example of an animal pad, a San Diego nonprofit that helps animals in need. And we were designing an integration that helps their project managers who are hosting puppy party events in order to more quickly and effectively get all the documents and materials they need to get ready for a puppy party. And there are two different Slack notifications that actually go to two different channels and audiences. But I want to bring our attention to some things that we're doing here. So first of all, emojis. Everyone loves emojis. It makes it personalized. It kind of breaks up the text a little bit. In Make, which I'm using here, you're going to notice that you can add whatever markdowns you need in formatting here, and it'll actually most of it actually, and it will appear this way in Slack. There are some things that you need to do, like bullets or like bold, italics, things like that. The one that is resonating the most with me that I really like, that I'm really proud of, is this one. And so the way that I've set it up is said, hey, puppy party planners, with the dog emoji. So two dots around the actual emoji means that it's a dog, and I'll actually show you what this looks like. So I created a bot actually. So it's from Paul Grammer at OneTegrate, and it has this little dog emoji here, and it says, hi puppy party planners, with a little dog emoji, right? You have a new request for a puppy party. If you're able to respond, please add a check mark, reaction, and respond to the ticket here. And this actually gives a link directly to the Freshdesk ticket that they use, which is the tool that they use to coordinate with their clients. And you're going to notice that here, instead of dropping the URL, I'm actually making it a URL. If you see from here, it says Freshdesk ticket. So this by default just helps make this much more clean. I'm not using a big URL that has who knows how long that's going to be. I'm not taking up valuable bandwidth that for a URL. I'm just saying, here's your Freshdesk ticket. You can use this, ready, set, go. And so that's like the human interaction piece of it. How this is set up, it's pretty straightforward. You use these arrow brackets, and you start with the URL, and then you put in the text that you want this to overlay on top of. So this URL is going to sit on top of the word Freshdesk ticket. And you can go one step further. You can even make this bold. So if I added asterisks around this, it'll make this whole link bold. And you can see right here what I'm doing is I'm actually pulling in an attribute for the Freshdesk ticket, which I pulled using a regex match pattern email parsing fun thing. But yeah, so this is going to take them right to that particular Freshdesk ticket. In addition, I'm using a combination of things. So like bullets, I literally just grabbed this from like, I don't know, like Slack or something that had a bullet. I pasted in here and it worked really well. So I'm not using like any sort of kind of markdown formatting. I just pasted a bullet and it appears here, and it's going to appear like this as a bullet in Slack. And I am making this bold so you can see anything around here bold, pulling in the relevant details here. And yeah, this one is a good example. There's been a number of them where I need to format things. So like dates is a pretty big one. And so I use the format date pretty often, and I use usually the top one or the second one here. So if we take a look at okay, it won't let you, but you essentially use format date, and then you put in like what you want. So this would be like YYY, month, day, and then you can do hour, minute, or you can do like month, day, year, whatever format that you essentially need it into. And the latest one that I've been playing around with is more of the currency one. So you can actually format a number, and recommend looking up a help. This is a bit over confusing in my opinion, but you essentially pull in whatever number you want. So you'd pretty much merge this in, followed by decimal points. So I want like 2 decimal points, and then I want this to be separated by like a comma and then a period. But in Europe, they actually switch it around. So it should be comma and period there for that number. So just a couple tips on how to format this. It's one thing to have a beautiful, or to have an automation. It's another thing to have a beautiful automation. So hope you learned something new and you can connect your technology with your humans. Thanks.